Hello and welcome to the very first episode of America under Biden administration. I'm your host Adil. In this podcast, we will dive deep into the stories that shape our universe. Let's get started. In my opinion, Biden administration has been a disaster for America in terms of foreign policies and domestic issues. People are struggling to afford basic needs like gas and groceries, which has skyrocketed compared to when Trump left the office. The administration seems incapable of providing for Americans, yet they find money to fund foreign countries, giving them over 300 billion plus dollars and supporting Israel financially. However, when it's come to helping our own people, the government claims to be short on funds, are facing economic challenges, the economy is suffering, and while there is plenty of money for foreign wars and military assets, American citizens are left without essential support. And on daily basis, our fundamental rights are being taken away slowly but surely. After year 2000, we the people have no privacy laws. Anything we say and do somehow end up at the federal agencies. It is honestly it is very ironic that they have all this information, but we're still unable to protect our upcoming president, Donald J. Trump. This makes you question everything. We will definitely circle back to this in our next podcast. If we look at current times, even our students can protest on college grounds against the genocide that currently taking place in Palestine. This is literally outrageous. Yet we talk about democracy and how freedom of expression is a fundamental part of any democratic country. It leaves a huge question: are we living in a democratic country? If we cannot even express our feelings, then what's the difference between living in China and living in America? It's literally the same damn concept. When it's come to our own citizens, we can't even protest without getting arrested or getting shot. We can talk about Black Lives Matter. We can literally talk about the current protest taking place across campuses for people of Palestine and that getting butchered by Netanyahu and the entire Israeli regime. Literally, our students are future. They are the future of our country. And they're getting thrown in jail just because they want to stand on the right side of the history. Just like in China, just like in Russia, I think America finally started to follow their footsteps as well. If you say something the agencies or state don't like, they will attack you in many different ways, either through mainstream media or directly through the agencies. If you keep talking, you might end up dead, missing, or labeled as suicidal. Just be realistic. I know for sure you have some family members, some of your friends, some of your coworkers. You know that they're struggling. They're working multiple jobs to make ends meet, with parents having to leave their children to work, and many people needing to travel out of the state for employment. Despite all this, the government claimed there is no money to support these hardworking citizens while sending our tax dollars to foreign countries to support their war, It's becoming increasingly difficult for the average American to afford everyday essentials, which is outrageous given the fact that we live in one of the largest and wealthiest nations in the world. Our GDP is into trillions of dollars, not into billion, into trillions with the capital T, like trillions of dollars. Our yearly GDP is more than 20 trillion a year. Where is our tax money going? It is unacceptable that people are living in poverty while funds are going to foreign nations. Also, currently in America, the drug problem is a critical issue. As pointed out by Tucker Carlson, we have lost more people to drugs than in World War II. And these individuals need proper representation to improve their lives. While not advocating for government assistance for everything, we should provide better security, resources, and education. Instead of focusing on diverse topics like different genders, we should teach children fundamental principles such as respect, dignity, family values, social responsibilities, and how to build a good society. That should be our priority. But we're forcing children to change their genders. If they refuse, we will take your children away from you, and good luck fighting the state. That is not what America was built off, and that is not the America we want. Like, this is our country. This is the land of the free, home of the fucking brave, and we are. Pop culture is another issue, as it often promotes disrespectful behavior. Individuals who disrespect their parents on live TV can certainly become public representatives, influencing younger generation and destroying the society fundamental requirements or the needs. This is a terrible trend that does not reflect the principal need for a strong society. We need to emphasize ethics, integrity, and dignity over temporary pursuit of wealth and fame. These values are essential for longer term happiness and society well being. Many people who chase money end up unfulfilled despite their wealth. While money can provide temporary happiness, and absolutely it does, but it does not guarantee long term satisfaction. You can have billions of dollars, but you have nobody to call. You can have billions of dollars, but in the end, you trust nobody. You every time or anything you do, you gotta look over your shoulder. There's no peace. At end of the day, there's no peace. It is crucial to look beyond materialistic wealth and focus on creating a meaningful life with good principles. Unfortunately, by creating OnlyFans, I mean, it's truly a sad thing though. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, oh, what are you gonna tell your children? Like, for real, your mom does this, your dad does that, or been into those videos, and it's cool to do those type of things. I mean, if that's what you want for your children, or that's just the way you want to raise your children, that is very concerning. And in my opinion, if that's the case, I will just give you one advice: please strap up. We don't want uh, them to suffer because you have no principles. So please, my advice to you all: make sure you all strap up. Uh, On our next podcast, we will definitely go over the impact of Donald J. Trump shooting, event leading up to the shooting of Donald J. Trump, and discuss its potential impact on America. Biden dropping out after the presidential race, war in Middle East and Ukraine. We will provide an update on the ongoing conflict in Middle East and Ukraine, analyzing the consequences for global stability and American interest. Thank you for watching and have a great day.